What's going on, boys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be doing a player review on a player that many of you guys can actually afford for very cheap, and he's the perfect kind of player to start the game with, especially if you want to start. I reckon for the first month a lot of people are going to be using this guy in their squad, especially if they're running Premier League teams. So as you can see, it's POTM Pukki. Played a phenomenal month for Norwich, scoring against Man City, scored against a lot of the teams, and he earned himself a Player of the Month card, which is quite a big upgrade to his original card. He has got some good standout stats, some of them that you would question and think, can I run this kind of player at striker? But I've used him, and as you can see, I played 2 games because I used it on early access and I was running out of time, so I managed to play 2 games. I got 6 goals with him and an assist, and that's a hat-trick a game for him. And I think that if someone's scoring a hat-trick a game, they're definitely worth the coins. Even his work rates, his face stats, everything about him, for the price you pay, I think for his, because I had the players in my club, I think I ended up paying 8 to 12k for his squad builder. Obviously it might have gone up a bit now, but I'm sure a lot of you are opening packs, and if you're opening packs and have the players in your club, you can go and do it quite easily. I think it was 282 rated team. There is literally no coins to put into it, and I don't think we'll get a player this cheap for the rest of FIFA, especially for the Player of the Month for the Premier League, unless he keeps banging goals and he gets a higher rate card. But let's look at some of his stats. As you can see, I'm running a hunter on him, which increases his pace and a lot of his shooting stats. But even if you look at his stamina and his jumping and stuff like that, his stamina, something I noticed about him in game is he can run for days. He was closing down the defenders, he'd come back into the midfield to help out the defense, and he'd go back forward. Considering he's got high medium, he was pressing very well from the front and even coming into midfield at times. He's got 90 vision, so even though his passing is 74 and he's got 90 short pass, he will be able to play those passes. And if you, as you see in the clips that I've got coming up, he has got great passing range, and he does come in with a 3-star, but I thought that was something to worry about, because I prefer my players to have at least a 4-star weak foot, and I do like a 5-star skiller. But he was using his left foot very well, and I scored some goals with them. I set some goals up with them. His link-up play was very good, as you'll see in the clips. But as you see here, 94 attacking positioning. I definitely saw that when we played in the games, because he would, for example, if he's getting marked, he would pull off into positions to receive the ball and have a shot or goal, or he would pull away from a defender in the box to get that space to score the goal, and you can see that in the clip. His finishing was fantastic, left foot or right foot, as you can see, it goes up to 94 with Hunter. His shot power, something, even though it's 84, it does go up +7, so he's got 91 shot power. His shot power in game was something else. He could smash the ball so hard with his left or right, inside or outside the box. He is more of a, I don't know how to say this, probably, if you know Javier Hernandez and a player kind of that sort of style, or Van Nistelrooy, they score a lot of their goals in the box. He's one of those strikers where you won't score many goals outside of the box, but once you get into the box, he's always in the right position to finish it. He's even got decent dribbling with quite good agility. For someone of 5'11", he's got good agility. He felt good on the ball, and you've seen some of the clips, his footwork to maneuver the ball before he shoots was really good. He could turn very well. Finishing wise, I can't say anything else because he scored 2 hat-tricks, and as you'll see in the gameplay coming up, he can finish very well. And for right now, if I check, I believe, I don't know how much his squad builder is now, but there isn't many strikers in the Prem that you can get for his price and his quality, if you know what I mean. You won't get many players like that. So for example, right now, even now, his squad builder, if you don't have any of the players in your club, is 24k. So even if you have a few players here and there, you're looking at between, I don't know, 10 to 15k to complete him. And he's an 84 rated card with that kind of finishing stats and that attacking positioning stats. Even his pace is good for this kind of game. So this is the team I was running around him. There was a few players in here that you'd be like, why has he got him in there? But I wanted to try them out because they're players I've never used. I mean, this guy, first of all, is probably the best centre mid I've used so far in this game. He is an absolute unit. He takes the ball off of anyone in the midfield. He can pass the ball. He's just phenomenal. And where he's so tall, and he's even got 4-star, if you need a DM, I can highly recommend Witsel. He's fantastic. Someone that was a bit on the, that I didn't expect to be very good was Ozil. Ozil for me was fantastic. As you'll see in the gameplay coming up, some of the passes that he was doing were different class. You have through balls, his over the tops, and I know he's only got 70 pace, but he felt very good on the ball. Like his control, his pace, everything about him, he felt very good. I mean, to pick up an 84 rated Ozil for less than 5k, you're looking at a good deal. I mean, like, I don't know how much he goes for now. Look, he's still about the same price. You're going to be making bank on him. Let's jump straight into the gameplay. Show off the legend himself, the Finnish the best finisher you can get for that price. Please don't dislike the video after that. Anyway, let's get straight into the gameplay. See you there. Yes, boys, so as I was saying, as we go into this first game, this guy has a pretty decent team, but even with that defense, they were no match for Pukki, as Pukki picks up a hat-trick in this game. I mean, for this point of the game, Pukki is probably the best striker you can find for that price, as I said in the previous part. But yeah, as we get into these first few clips, you can see even from kickoff, watch how he presses straight from the front. Even when I stop controlling him after this part, watch his character as I change character. Watch how he's closing down from the striking position, coming into the midfield, retrieving the ball and playing out. I love to see that. And even his link-up play. So if you look here, he hasn't got good passing or weak foot, but look, he's playing passes like that and spreading the play. And then you can see him sprinting straight into the box. And the funny thing is, straight off of that pass, he has started a goal, basically. So from that pass, we've leading up to a goal. And as you can see there, we've scored. So don't be too worried about his passing. But as again, look, you can see here, pressing like a madman. I stop controlling him. Look what he does. Puts himself in front, takes the ball back, plays out. And nothing comes of it, unfortunately. But like I said, look at this position here. He picks up the space between the centre back and the midfield, and he turns off and plays the ball through, which is what I think every striker should do. As you can see here, look at him killing himself to get into the box, straight off of Felipe Anderson. If you watch, he makes a little movement away from Van Dijk to get into that space to score. That's what I mean. He's kind of like a fox in the box. If you watch in slow motion, watch this little movement. Bang. Van Dijk's looking back. He's gone through, and he's through and goal, and he scores. I love to see that. That's good animation that EA have put into there for the striker to pull off of the defender. But yeah, little things like that make a big difference in important games. For your striker to make that kind of movement to score, you need in big games, especially in FUT Champions and stuff like that. But as you see here, ball comes back. Look at this. This is the scrappiest goal I've ever scored. But watch this little movement. Bang. You see, if you think about his dribbling, it wasn't the highest, but it's high enough for him to do that. Look at this little turn. Sends the defender to the shops and bang, with his finishing, he'll put that in any day of the week, straight in the top corner. And that's what you love to see. I can't really say anything bad about him, only a few things. His left foot will let you down sometimes, but it's not the worst thing in the world. He does score if you watch with his left foot. But yeah, look, if you look here, look at this play. Ozil with a brilliant pass, but look at this power. The power in that is something else, causing this guy to rage quit. You have to remember, he's playing against Van Dijk here, probably the best centre-back in the game. And he's making him look like a mug. For him to score a hat-trick against Van Dijk, it says it all, to be honest. As you see there, look, 3 goals. That's all he needs to do, to be honest. Here we go into the second game. This is more of a cheap Premier League team. He was actually a better player than the first guy, to be fair. But it wasn't good enough again, as we do go and score a hat-trick in this game as well. But here, if you see his link-up play, look, he started the attack. Look at that pass from Ozil. That's what I was talking about. And first time finish straight into the bottom corner. When I was talking about Ozil, that's what I mean. That threaded through ball, perfect. In between the centre-backs, his run was brilliant. Pukki's run. Look at that pass. First time finish, straight into the bottom corner. That is top-notch teamwork there. Here we go, we pick it up in midfield. Ozil starting it again. Look at that. What great play. And there you go, there's his left foot. His left foot that everyone will be dreading when they look at his card. But that is a hell of a shot from Pukki there. Straight on his left foot. Look at the power even with his left. It was phenomenal. Straight over the keeper. Look at this. Bang. Like an arrow straight into the net. This guy, I'm telling you, go and get him. He's going to be in my team for a while. But here, look. This is what I mean by his work rate. He's non-stop. And then look at the vision there. Brilliant pass. Unfortunately, I ruined the finish because I'm terrible at this game. But the link-up play there, lovely. As you see again here, look. More link-up play. Look at this. That's Van Dijk again, by the way. Bang. See? That's what I mean. With his left foot, it's not a guaranteed finish every time. That's the only thing that may put people off. I should have scored here, 100%, but I got done by the guy with his keeper. But it's just he has enough energy to run the whole game. Look at that. He takes the ball off the defender and smash. If we scored there, that would have been such a good goal. But it just shows, again, work rate and his power in his shot. Look at this. Nice turn. Power. This guy is phenomenal. I'm telling you, if you want to pick him up, go and do it. You're looking at 10 to 15k if you have the players, or 25k if you don't, to do this squad builder. Here, look, we play out. Look at Sancho. Play it to the back post. That was unlucky. But again, it's the movement, the runs that you want to see. I haven't got any instructions set or nothing, so these are all just like how he naturally plays. Here, look. bang, another pass. If you watch there, 3 clips in a row, he started off a move. And here comes his assist to Jadon Sancho. Fantastic team player. If you want him in your team and you want someone to run around and just press the opponent and score goals for you, Pukki is the best player you can get to do that. At this point in the game, there is not many strikers that you can get with his stats for his price range. Look at this. Ozil running through. You think, oh, he's going to shoot. Nope. Pukki comes in for his hat-trick. There you go. Headers, left foot, right foot, whatever you want. He will score. Brilliant player. I highly recommend him. Listen, if you've got the coins, do him. If you've got the players, do him. You won't regret it. Trust me. Get yourself out there and get you some of this legend. That is Pukki. There you go. Picking up the match ball. You can see a hat-trick and a goal assist. Perfect. Thanks for watching, guys. There's his card. 6 goals, 2 games, 1 assist. Lovely. Get out there and pick him up. See you soon.